ñu ne ndegem jigéen ñi suñ dee wasin si yenn place yi dañoo am pour toog si saret pour ñu yóbbu leen to the nearest hospital or centre buñ am fu ñoo mun a wasinee bala ñoo aaga léegi ñu am issues yoo xam ne suñ demee ba foofu noonu daf dee doy waar ida yaay bi du ko make o xale bi du ko make o yaay bi am complications yoo xam ne dafa nekk lii laago boo xam ne si moom dafa nekk ba faw so ñu ne why not a maternity unit where we didn't know so ñu toog ñu xalaataat ñu ne ok nañ def research ñu xool ñu send someone mu dem am na suñu yenn members yu ñëwoon that was not in December dañ ñëwoon Gambia rek ñoom tam ñu dimbale ñu si research bi ñu ne why not we go to Chairman because bi ñoo def xool gis nañ ne Chairman am nañ fa structure boo xam ne ñu fa am health center waaye biñ demee gis nañ ne ñoom tamit foofu noonu seen maternity unit biñ fa am matuwaay mutut so ñu ne Chairman ñu ne why Chairman ñu ne parce que Chairman is surrounded by other what is it called? Catchment areas whereby they can easily get into Chairman rather than going to Farafenni or Bansang.
Yeah.
So you choose Chairman. Then you consult ñi dëkka because dëkka soo fa demee.
Yeah.
ñi fa dëkka ñoo la mun a wan fooy jaar.
That's right.
So biñ demee ñu ut koo xam ne ñu laajte. xam nga ñu won ñu ne am na youth bu fa nekk boo xam ne he is very active and he is called Momadou Cham. Then we get in touch with that Momadou Cham. Okay. biñ getee in touch ñu wax ko liñ bugg a def mu ne ñu that would be great waa Chairman dinañ appreciate loolu ñu ne ko but hold on we have to leave it there because dañ war a demaat dellu Banjul ñu dem Ministry of Health because yëfi health la we have to consult them ñu xam fan la ñoo starté our plan and aim was to build a bigger maternity unit so biñ defee ñun schedule nañ plan sa already but when we took the plan to them to the Ministry of Health they downsized it because they said, oh, this maternity unit you want to build is a lot more bigger than the structure that is already there. So ñu downsize ñu wàññi ñu ne ok ndegem ñun ñooy indi suñ alal ñu dimbale ñoom ñu downsize we will meet them to their standard.
Yeah.
So ñu downsize ñun tamit. So biñ nekkee noonu dañ daan communicate then the director of health Mr. Bitey mu create a WhatsApp group to make the communication a lot more easier. In that group, Nyasi, who is the director now there, I think, Mungsi group bi, and I have everything in my phone. Everything is there. So, ñu am about 22 members ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si health service bi foofu noonu. Ministry of Health, ñoom ñëpp ñu ngi si groupe bi. So, biñ nekkee noonu ñu nekk di push and pull, di waxtaan ak yooyu noonu. Ñun ñu am suñ meeting, ñu ne, okay, you know what? Sometimes we will do all this effort and it will go into vain. So why can't we not try and get something that will keep us assured, this is something that we agreed with them. We wanted to sign an MOU that didn't work, Memorandum of Understanding.
With the ministry?
Yes, but then we requested for a clearance letter, which they issued. ñoom ñoo ko issue. ñoom ñoo ko issue ñu ne ok well alhamdulillah fi mu nekk liñ bugg a def dinañ ko mun a def although amuñ xaalis bu bari fekk di previous year biñ ñëwee defuñ benn project ñun def nañ suñ benn cultural event boo xam ne it was local ba pare ñu ngi doon promotaale tam local artistes yi like ngoyaan yi folklore and things like that so ñu def loolu and turnout bi sax was very surprisingly, you a lot of money, mashallah, with the help of some people that sponsored us, and also a MSDG tam, you dimbale you with a little bit of funding. It's not little bit because every little helps. New MSDG tam fund you on that program. It went well. You am suñ xaalis ñu ne léegi dañoo dem build maternity unit bi Chairman ñaani ja ak li ma fi explain yëpp beñ egga si clearance bi ñu toog rek ok biñ plané pour ñëw in 2024 ñu ne suñ demee 2024 amuñ event duñ def dara this time why can we not just lay the foundation stone because we promised them we went there Ministry of Health am na ñoo meeting ak gaay Chairman yi ak yëpp bañ ne waaw ñu ne ndegem wax nañ leen ko we should not slow down dañ dinañ ne ok waa diaspora bi dañoo ñëw dig ñu ba pare dem xaalis bu ndaw biñ am lañ leen start building bi then from there we can try and see how we can generate more funds so ñu plan ñu ne dañoo ñëw suñ ñëwee ñu def foundation list towing bi binda suñ invitation I came earlier than expected even because am naa fi 1 month sax so ma ne dinaa ñëw early nga xam ne dinaa mun a invite ñi ñu war a invite yëpp to put them in the know pour ñu xam ne ñii ñu ngi ñëw pour def lii I went to the Ministry of Health personally yóbbu fa invitation but the minister was not there I met PS2 and we have a sit down we had a long chat and she really appreciated lii diaspora club di def and moom si boppam moo ma reassure mu ne the minister might not able to attend because time bi mu tombeel tam festive season bi understand nañ moom tamit mu ngi doon dem on leave but mu ne ma we have a regional director there dina ñëw mooy Mr Fofana and he came so ñu invite leen so su fekkoon ne putuñ leen in the know kenn si ñoom du mun a ñëw pour teewee ko then women's affairs tam dem naa fa but luckily enough I didn't book an appointment I just walk in and lu yàlla dee def rek ne xëj na lii moo war a am ma manage ba mun a toog ak ministre bi and it was like honestly she is a very humble lady and down to earth ma tooga moom ñu waxtaan ma jox ko invitation bi mu congratulate ñu ba pare kontaan si liggéey bu rafet bi ñoo def waaw moom si boppam wax na ne du mun a ñëw wax na reason am which I understand waaw so léegi from there ñu jógee ko fa ma yóbbu invitation personally see one of the president advisors Mr Henry Gomez State House because am na interviews yu ma dégga some of them are saying ne ñun diaspora bi involved in government bi and so on if they check on their records in State House they will see my name there so I went so bi ma demee ma invite jox Henry personal invitation directly to Henry Gomez moom si boppam la invite so man li ñoo wax ne involve in government bi ñun ñi ñu wax ñi ñëpp ne invite nañ leen soo leen génnee si government bi ñan ñoo faa des ñu send a letter to the first lady ñu invite ko then man si suma boppa ma yóbbuwaat beneen letter ni invite nañ first lady bi but I will still invite FAB Foundation because it's totally two different ma yóbbu FAB because xam naa ne they do similar things and it would be nice ma yóbbu ma jox ko CEO yam bi mais moom si boppam mu explain sax ne they have something similar going on and blah 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 and then xam nga ñu am a chat ma bàyyi fa letter bi so man what I don't understand mooy ne some of these guys why are they trying to say ne ñun we didn't involve the government
so kan ñi ngeen invite yëpp kan ak kan mooy ñëw si ceremony bi
it's only the regional director that came and when he came
the health regional
director came and when he came late ba pare bi mu ñëwee oh I didn't know anything about this I only knew about it last night xam nga which was a bit funny but then we just say okay fair enough fine ñun booduñ sax because we just wanted to do what we have to do understand nga we didn't expect ne anything like this will come out like revoking the clearance after 2 days down the line ñun si suñ boppa send ñu letter they send the letter to the Champion community to that Momodou Cham ne dañ revoke suñ clearance bi understand nga ñun noonu lañ ko xamee that was on a Friday I think it was on a last Friday belenele passé because we had a press conference on a Sunday
yeah.
So we were like you know what I don't think the Lee is fair. We were not upset.
Yeah, so just 1 minute. So when I just want to ask something. When you guys were renovating RVTH, when you guys were doing the renovation there, did they give you any form of clearance for you guys to go on? And next question is like, when you were doing the renovation, is it that you give them the money as a hospital to do it, or you assign your own contractor to do the
Okay, I'll start with the first one. We didn't need any clearance because it was not a building, a new, like building from scratch. We were not building a structure. We were just refurbishing. And we had that understanding between ourselves and the Ministry of Health. ñoom ñoo ñu jox permission pour ñu carry on.
But without knowledge?
Yes, but we had our own contractor that we assigned pour mu def job bi, and he did a great job there.
You know it.
So you gave them, you gave the contractor the money.
I know where I'm connected. Yeah?
Okay, so léegi ngeen lifin déglu naa seen press conference bi on Sunday. When I watch it, da ngeen wax ne you've already spent some money. After the ceremony, one person lifin ngeen spend. What did you spend?
Okay, the expected money to spend on that project is about $7.5 million. Now, contractor Binjil, mom daf ñoo bilal, waaye ñun ñooy jënd suñ bagage ko jox ñun we will spend our money to buy the materials. Mom ñu fay ko mom lim ñu charge pour liggéeyal ñu. Understand nga? So bim ñu charge daf ñu wax ne we have to pay him 30% of that money bum ñu charge, which is fair. Because mom tamit loolu moko wonne ko xam nga ñi ñu ngi si déggu and all that te duñ mun a dem tam ba si digga xëy na lay foundation stone bi ba pare pull out dem jëlaat beneen contractor su fekkoon ne man la sax loolu laay def so ñu fay ko 30% bi the few days before ñu dem Chairman Ñaanija. We traveled to Chairman Ñaanija. We went there together.
And the 30% is how much?
The 30% we paid him about $270,000. And with all other expenses, because we spent a lot of money. Actually, we spent about $500,000 within this time, being new December, pour fay ko 30% am ak yeneen expenses yi ñu waroon def. So ñu dem foofu contract bi sax foofu lañ ko signé in front of the Chairman people for them to know that we are not here to play.
Yeah.
Foofu lañ ko signé ñu sign def yëpp ba pare ñun foofu lañ xamee sax ne dafa am ku wax alkaali bi call alkaali bi, and I'll come to that because we're here to clarify. Ku dem ku call alkaali bi the night before ne ko foundation lay stone laying bi let it not hold. But this particular guy, this Cham, moom mu dem back and forth ak ñoom ba yëfi happen without us knowing. Ñu bàyyi ñu dem Chairman community bi welcome ñu very nice. Ñu def lu ñoo def, and you know the spirit was just there. Beñ pare ba war a ñëw ñibisi ñun si lañ soog a yëg ne am na ku call alkaali bi ne ko ku waxa alkaali bi ne ko ñun bu stone foundation stone laying bi hold. So alkaali bi didn't present, the chief didn't present.
So do you know this person?
Of course, yes.
Who is he? I'll
mention his name because yesterday when I was listening to this coffee morning in the morning, I was really disappointed because I had this it's Dr. Ismail.
Yeah, we'll get to his statement. But
yes,
who is this person?
With that statement?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I will name his name because he said in that statement that
I will play this statement here later. Then you can react to it.
Yeah. Moom mu ne ñu ngi def character assassination by tuumaling Sidi Njie. We didn't. Suñ press conference bi, I hope ne yéen ñëpp déglu ngeen ko. If you listen to it very good. Du ngeen musa dégga ne ñun mention nañ turi Sidi Njie until today. I am mentioning the name today. I was in an interview today. I didn't even mention his name until today. But I think it's high time pour ñu break the ice so that we can all understand each other. So, bi mu waxee ne character assassination ñu ngi tuumal Sidi Njie and all that. No, we don't live in Chairman. We heard it from there ne Sidi Njie moo call alkaali bi ne let this not foundation stone laying go on. This is where we get the information from. And that has nothing to do with the Diaspora Club. Moom su waxee loolu xalaatam la wax lim buga la wax éeneem la wax, but we have our own éene and nothing can stop us to fulfill our éene for this Chairman community.
So where do you get this information from that it was Sidi Njie who called the alkali?
In Chairman.
So because the residents told you?
They stopped the village coordinator Momodu Cham the night before because the alkali contacted this Momodu Cham that this should not hold. And Cham was quite emotional. He cried. Dafa joy bes bobu nonu.
It's painful.
Dafa joy. Because this is not about personal xam nga lii bu nit am diggante nitam ak nit. Lii is about the people of Chamen.
You are accused of being involved in politics. Foog naa yaa ngi déglu the reactions from people.
Dégg
Is
naa
it
ko.
true? Is it? Do you have any politicians in your organization?
Okay, I think ñoom fan lañ jëlee affaire boobu noonu yëpp. Tey dinañ toj boppi janax bi yëpp ak boppi muus bi yëpp fii si plateforme bii nii. Fi ñu jëlee loolu mooy Cham contested with Camara for NP, I don't know. Man, I'm not.
During the councillors election?
Yes. And Cham lose, Camara won. So, seeing Cham with the diasporian getting involved, see foundation list towing, this is where they got all this petty talks, parroting about something that is not true. Ñun, we are not politically affiliated to any party. We are not, suñ groupe bi dañ ko bañ bene kenn bu mu fi indi affaire politique non political group la non religious group bañ nañ ko bi ay julli ak yi nii no Eid Mubarak Merry Christmas because we have mixed religions in the group duñ dee def loolu we have our policies ñun dañ yar suñ boppa ba nga xam ne dañ ne ñu ngee dem pour def lii and ñi si nekk ñëpp 3/4 bi yëpp we are all ñun ñëpp ñu ngi am suñ good jobs ñu ngee liggéey why would we waste our time suñu neexoon ñu ñëw Gambia jël suñ xaalis bi ñoo def fii teg jënda suñ ji wagon di ko dawal o def lu ñu neex why we don't have time for that dañ ñëw pour dimbale so why would we get ourselves involved si li nga xam ne ëllëg daf laa yaaxal si lu rafet li nga bugg a def ñun we are not part of any political party to make it clear again. We are not part of any political party. We are the Diaspora Club and we are here to stay.
All right. I'll get back to you shortly. So let's listen to the Minister of Information and I'll get back to you. Okay, go ahead before we get to
he said, Mune, information about Sidi Njai. Si village bi lañ ko déggee. Waaye mention na ne alkali bi moo call this Cham. Did Cham also confirm that alkali bi ne Sidi Njai?
Cham told us because when we got there, it was a bit messy because you can tell nit rek la. But ñun lifi nuñ dara dañ ne nañ continuer lu ñoo def rek. So even biñ eggee si village bi, it took Cham a bit of time pour mu ñëw meet si ñu ñoom si lifin bi hospital ground bi foofu. All the other villages were there. Send clinic chairman bi was there. But Cham came running, very sweaty. Mu ne dafa am pour ñëw 3 a.m. from moom mu ngi woon Kombo. Because time boobu lañ ko call ne ko event bi du hold. So Cham left Kombo 3 a.m. to get into Chamen before ñun ñu àgga fa.
To do the work.
Exactly.
Yeah, because again, because so they again, maybe the situation is not going to be.
Déedéet xëy na sax mu ko doon def pour calm situation bi down wax ak alkaali bi pour lifin bi go on because we already we made our plans jël nañ suñ boss ba dem mu ko doon def xëy na pour ne buñ am anything loo xam ne dañ koo yëg waaye xam nga lu metti kenn du ko dee mun a nuba. Now
let's listen to the government's side of this story. The Minister of Information, Dr. Ismail Asise, was on Coffee Time. This is what he said.
Well, actually what happened was that clearance was given to the Diaspora Club to build a maternity ward at Chairman Nyanija Centenary Health Center there. Then later it came to the attention of government and the World Bank had a project to build the entire hospital, not only in Chairman Nyanija, but also hospitals, other health centers across the country. And Chairman Nyanija was part of those hospitals. And I think it made, based on what I understand from the Ministry of Health, is that made more sense to the Ministry of Health to go with the World Bank project, which will have a more comprehensive building refurbishment of the entire hospital and also other hospitals as part of the social intervention from the World Bank. Than to just focus on the ward. I mean, I've seen some posts around saying it is politically motivated.
Isn't it?
Well, does it mean also that the group that is behind this thing are also political? Because if they're not political, I see not why government should be politically motivated. I mean, government will only, there's a reaction here. If the group was not politically motivated, I see no reason why government's reaction will be politically motivated. Government reaction will only be politically motivated if the group is political. But if the group is not political, it's apolitical, I see no reason why they can accuse politically motivated. I mean, every country in the world has their own policies, and this is aligned to the NDP. Today, no diaspora group from anywhere in the world, when American diaspora can go to the US or the UK or any country and say we are going to build a maternity like that. There should be standards and processes. I'm not sure whether those processes were followed. I cannot speak on that. What I understand is that a clearance was given to build the maternity ward.
Which is why you can't say they just walked in and said they would build this.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, government has an overall program within the healthcare sector. And if the World Bank and donor partners come up with something which is better, which will build the entire hospital, or to, and also other hospitals also along the way, and government made an assessment and realized that this is what is best for the country, I think based on that assessment, government revoked that clearance. At the end of the day, what is important is that there is a proper healthcare facility in Chairman Nyanija, whether it's built by the Diaspora Club or whether it's built by the World Bank donors. And if government made an assessment and realized that for the best interest of the people of Nyanija, Chairman Nyanija, and the government and the people of the Gambia, this approach is better than the previous approach, I think based on that assessment, they revoked the clearance.
What is wrong with having two? If the Diaspora Club had already identified this Chairman Health Center to refurbish or build up again, from scratch, and the World Bank came along, I'm sure there's more than enough space, for the government to say to the World Bank, okay, let's go and do, a whole new project in Chairman at this end of Chairman.
No, but there's only one health center in Chairman Manager.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think that's what.
What is wrong with having two? What is wrong with having two? So you let the Diaspora Club do the, Chairman, the existing one, and get the World Bank to build a new one.
No, but I mean, it's all part of the Ministry of Health's program to refurbish and to build an entire brand new hospital, a health center in Chairman Manager. Yeah. And I think it would.
So let the Diaspora Club do the refurbishing of the Chairman Health Center and get World Bank.
No, they're not doing the health center. They are just doing the maternity ward.
Yeah,
that
is the maternity ward not part of the health
That's
center?
what I'm saying. But here we are doing the entire comprehensive refurbishment, a comprehensive brand new structures, infrastructure there.
Is it time?
And it wouldn't, based on my understanding and that the Ministry of Health assessment, it wouldn't make sense just one group to do the maternity ward. There'll be no standards there. There'll be no uniformity. And for the purpose of uniformity and for the purpose of infrastructural uniformity and standards, based on what I understand from my engagement with the Minister of Health, is that the World Bank brought a better proposal, a better intervention, which based on their assessment, is good, is the best approach, and they went for that. And one thing that needs to be clear is that we appreciate the work of the diaspora. We appreciate the work of the Diaspora Club. They've been very active in supporting and doing philanthropic work in education, in healthcare. They've supported the prison services, another support they've brought. But I think here, it's in nobody's interest for accusations and counter accusations, saying it's politically motivated. I think here what we need is dialogue. If government first gives permit based on good faith, and then based on the same good faith and a proper assessment, they revoke that permit, I think what could have been done is to sit and dialogue with government to find a solution than, just coming out and, making accusations that it is politically motivated. If the group is not political, I don't see why government's reaction should be political. I think government did this based on good faith and based on what they think is in the best interest of the country and based on an assessment that going with the World Bank project, which not only focus on Chairman Nyarinya, but other health centers across other satellite villages in the CRR and other parts of the country. Government think that is the best approach. What the Diaspora Club could have done is to engage government and dialogue with them, just like they did when they were having the clearance, and find a way forward. But making accusations, I don't think that solves the problem. It doesn't help anyone.
And specifically, the accusation is that Sidin Jai, all right, the deputy speaker, who is a very powerful person in the ruling National People's Party, who would ever have thought of that? Coming from the area, is convinced if the refurbishment had gone ahead, at the end of the day, it would be credited to the UDP. This is the allegation.
But
this is why,
again, I'm asking,
why the minister
is the Diaspora Club linked to the UDP then? If
they're saying they're not.
So that's what I'm saying. So why are they making that insinuation?
And that is what is hurting them.
So what I'm saying,
because they've made very clear that they are apolitical.
My first point is Sidinja is not the Minister of Health. He doesn't work within the Ministry of Health. He doesn't make decisions concerning the Ministry of Health when it comes to infrastructural development, where it is placed, and he doesn't. So I think that is an unfair accusation against Honorable Sidinja. That is one. The second thing is that I think these accusations don't help anyone. I think Diaspora Club has very... the people who run the Diaspora Club are serious, mature people who love country. We can give them that credit. Now, if they believe that, to be honest, their organization is not politically affiliated to any political party, and government has given them a permit and revoked same, I think the best thing could have been is to engage government in a dialogue and sit and discuss with government to find a way forward. A solution. There's always a solution. Even if not Nyanija, they could move that project to, so like you said, somewhere else. But just coming out with accusations.
No, I said move the World Bank project to somewhere else.
No, I'm giving just an example that it could be moved. You know, you could play around with things. But what I'm just saying is that when you made the request for the permit, nobody knew about it. You got the permit. The permit is revoked. Engage government. Sit with the Ministry of Health. Say, look, we got this permit. It's revoked. Why? How can we work with this? Work with government, because we see them as partners. Because the Diaspora Club complements government's efforts in development. So therefore, they need to act as partners and not just go about making accusations, accusing people, accusing government. That doesn't help anyone. It doesn't solve the problem. That is my point, what I'm saying. I think here, if government makes decisions and government make assessment and make decisions, that is what governments do every day. So if we make a decision to revoke a particular license and you are not happy with it, engage government that give you the license. Sit with them, have a dialogue with them, and find a way forward. But making these accusations, that is my point, is not helping anyone.
We're trying to, hear from both sides. I've asked for arrangements to be made for me to speak directly to the Minister of Health, and I will likely have the Diaspora Club here before the end of the week, so that we get to the bottom of this problem. We have a report on this, and the people in Nyanija are very concerned, because once the Diaspora Club's news had come up that the maternity ward was going to be upgraded, of course, they were excited. And now that it's off and they've been promised a World Bank thing that doesn't seem to have a timeline, and that's the issue. When will the World Bank project start, and how long will it take? Because apparently these people had even committed funds already. I hear they have already invested $500,000.
Yes, I've also heard that.
Yeah.
So like I said, Peter, for me, the government of the Gambia appreciates interventions from the diaspora. We appreciate it. And government cannot do it alone. And government has always been consistently calling for that government cannot do it alone. Let everybody take responsibility, particularly those in the diaspora. Since President Barrow came to power, he created that environment for the diaspora to engage, not only politically, but also to engage in social interventions. That is why we want to work with the diaspora. That is why the president is a special advisor on the diaspora. So I think when situations like this arises, mudslingings and character assassinations and accusations don't solve the problem. What solves the problem is sit and dialogue and negotiate and find a solution. Every problem has a solution. I know the Minister of Health, Dr. Samate. He's a very, very lucid gentleman. And I think he listens, he understands, and he's very passionate about development of this country. I think and I know some of the people who are engaged in the Diaspora Club, they love country. I think if they had sat down, if this problem had arose and they sat down, for me, I think they would find a solution to the problem. I don't think that the character assassinations really were the way forward.
That is the Minister of Information. What Minister of Information, of course, I'm Dr. Ismail Assise. What I'm on the side of the story. Aliyem wele itol fana ye meme for about what exactly happened. Ako itol mansakunda ye World Bank project wale prokal loptano ke word lat andu wale loptano lebe faramansa la katambi nyil nyanta min kala je wala na nyilla clearance nyingi a revoke ya obondi pour ka o project ko nying sambaje Well, kukiling ya nyinin kale muna buntumale World Bank project nyin kana bari ama wo jabi abe ku dolle fakan in state malo buntumale nyin World Bank project o bina in nyamen in Nyanija chairman malo buntumala binaje. But first Busso sorry actually you've listened to it.
After nyinin kala kuma killing nga ala side of the story moy
Yeah, Dr. Lam.
Dr. Fanan Lam, la dole lafta always send and the message ni not ton sita. I will be able to justify that.
Okay.
At la press conference, did you mention anything like Sidin Jai? Ka accuse politically, ka foko is behind this issue. Atulla press conference kono. Did you mention or accuse Sidin Jai?
No, we didn't. We have for about 6 media houses. Te so demee si ñoom ñëpp ding ko déglu very well. One thing I can say, because me I always watch again and see where we go wrong or where, because online la people will comment. ñoo moom seen loxo, moom seen keyboard. What people are commenting, we cannot control. So the comments were there, but so seetaane press conference bem je do fa dega anything lu tuda Njaay mbete Santa Njaay lu tuda Sidi Santa Njaay lu joge si gemeñi.
Yeah, I watched the press conference.
Man PRO or president bi Jojo Samba Mbay ken tudut fa Sidi Njaay.
So la mooy sa reaction si
Bilam Baro na ja fu bangu din kendol fu bangu.
No, please
reaction will be man I only have 2 questions for Dr. Ismaila Ceesay because dafa wax lo xamne ñaari affaire yoo xam ne is contradicting everything, the whole issue. He mentioned this grant is from World Bank.
Yes.
And the letter that we saw, it says African Development Bank.
Yes, yes.
Man, I would love to know exactly, is it World Bank that is funding this project or is it African Development Bank? So ñu mëne wax ban la si.
And whether it's grant or it's loan.
Yes.
Okay, so this is another contradicting thing. Biñ nekkee chairman, we start with the health regional director, and moom hint nañu about this lii anyway because fekk na gis nañ letter bi pare moom si boppam daf ne well World Bank mu ngi ñu loan, so this project will start in December 2025.
December 2025.
2025.
So have to wait that much.
End of year. So, what I wanted to ask is it a loan or a grant? If it is a loan, who will be paying this loan? The taxpayers. Doomi réew bi ñooy fay loan bi. If it is a grant, yes, it's an offer. It's an offer. Fair enough. But we need to know as doomi réew bi ndax loan la or grant la.
But the director told you that it's loan.
Yes. But then,
President Barrow himself say it's going to be loan.
Okay.
But hold on. Let me just interject because the letter B, it says African Development Bank lañ amé grant.
Now, the director said loan.
Yes.
And
So-
the Minister of Information said World Bank.
World Bank.
Okay.
Man, I need to know. And mom, to be honest, it looks like Dr. Ceesay si bopam xamut the whole story of this whole thing. Xamut ko. Mention na leena ne Sidi Njie is not a minister, do health liggéeyut du minister liggéeyut si health department
He's
bi.
playing with people's mind.
But why
Forget
is
him.
he interfering? Why does Sidi have to call the alcalo? Because su ko defutoon duñ ko wax.
So, but he is calling for dialogue.
More accused for something.
Okay, so let me just
accuse somebody.
So, now he's
Yeah, I'm
calling you
not
for
accusing.
No, I mean,
But Sidi Njie's own people to say he called
His own
your
village.
brother can lie about you.
No, but his own
Your
village.
wife can lie about you.
let's please. Can we listen? It's okay. Can we listen, please? Now the minister is asking for you to dialogue. You've listened to him. Are you ready to dialogue with the government so that your project will continue?
Well, ñoom su fekkoon ne pare nañ pour dialogue before you send a letter out
dialogue
because we requested for the clearance because we are not the diaspora club ñin ñu fa nekk we are not psychic but we just go by with our intelligence ñu ne affaire Gambia la because man keneen ak keneen experience na lu mel noonu nga ñëw ba taxaw kayit bi nga war a am pour justify li nga war a justify du fa nekk so ñun si suñ boppa ñoo jël suñ matuwaay ñu request ñoom ba lañ doon xaar ñu request for a clearance a whole ministry like Ministry of Health you are giving permission to a non-profitable organization pour ñu def dara Sidika you should have first offered us the clearance letter ñu am the proper all the requirements that lañ war a am kayit yu ñu war a am ñu teg ko ñun dégguñ leen ñu may leen ñu noppi ñun ñu ne hey ñun suñ xaalis mooy dem fii bala ñoo toog ëllëg si biir ñuy see amee lu ñu naxari nañ leen request lii from ñoom if the mountain does not go to Muhammad will go to the mountain ñun ñu dem collect suñ alal suñ clearance ñu jox ñu ko ñoom suñ demee ba fiil ne ñii ñu ñoo jox lii yeeloowuñ ko ba tey chairman bi ñu war a defal lii doomi chairman yeeloowuñ lii dañoo revoke clearance bi they shouldn't be too big pour ñu contact ñu amaat that meeting because already am nañ that relationship the rapport am nañ WhatsApp group we sit down as a family ñu am dialogue bi from there before it goes out to the public.
Okay, all right, so what will be the way forward for this now? What are you going to do?
The way forward, we are here. The media is here.
You threaten legal action.
No, we didn't threaten. But ñun xam nañ suñu right, xam nañ suñu yelleef. Lañu moom. Buñ ñu ko joxul dinañ ko jëli.
Thank you.
In either way. Ak si nu munti nekkee. Bu fekkee ne legal action la. Bu fekkee ne talk dialogue la. Bu fekkee ne nu munti demee dinañ ko defee noonu jëli ko